Hello everyone out there, and let's pray. How are you today? Yes, I'm getting back on the grind with my father out there, trying to give me back my energy. I've been sick for a while. I did go down and was in the hospital. I am doing better, trying to increase my lungs as well as the capability to walk again. I ask you to walk this journey with me. Today's topic is not being able to feel like you're getting ahead. Have you had times where you just couldn't get ahead? Instead, you felt like walking the other way, the other direction. It's easier to go back from where you came from than to go forward. That's in relationships. Sometimes we stay in relationships because it's comfortable. We feel we know them. We know it's an unhealthy relationship. However, we stay in this relationship. It's sort of like you say, well, you know what? I know this person. I'm going to stay with this person. How many times have you gone back to the same person because you say, I'm scared of getting out there to try to find somebody new? They know my habits. They know my ways. I know theirs. I'm going to stay here. That's not the way God intended life to be. He intended you to go forward in your life. He intended you, if the relationship or the situation that you were in was going sour, going bad, even going violent, or just making you constantly depressed, He intended you to go forward. This was not the life He wanted you to have. True enough, sometimes we have stepping stones in life where we just fall into a barrel, a hole, a well, a creek, off the cliff. You're laughing, off the cliff. You remember that. You see, we've got to continue on our journey. There's a lot of stepping stones, twigs. Sometimes we'll walk a path that's so narrow and so hard to walk. If it's that difficult to walk that path, or is that difficult that the person you're with is considering negative activity, if it's that difficult that every day you say, how can I make it through this day? Is it that difficult where you're telling this person, I got you, I'm helping you, but they're not helping you back? Now think about it. I'm sure you've talked to your friends and told them, oh, this person's doing that, this doing that. I'm just tired of it. I'm going to leave. And your friends will say, hey, you need to get out of there. But you stay. Why? Because you said, maybe tomorrow I'll do it, or the next day. What does it take for you to turn around and stand up and start living your life? Your life. You see, when a person stays in a difficult situation or a stuck situation, or stays with the same person that is not going anywhere, and they know there's not going to be any positive flow of cash, health, wealth, or even happiness, why do you feel a need to stay? You know why? Because it's comfortable. It's not hard work. You've already gone through the obstacles and you think, hey, I might as well stay. But no, you don't have to stay in that crippling life. Whether it's got you down with the person that you're with, or the surrounding, or that job that you've gotten stuck at, and you say, well, at least it pays. If you want better, you gotta turn around and take that next step in life. You got to take that stair up to the next level in life. You see, life has many levels to continue through. Some people think, all my levels are done at 80. But I try to tell them, it's just begun, because the day you wake up, you can start a new or better life for yourself. If God gives you the light to wake up, it's a better day. It's a beginning of something new. I don't care if you turn around and just go through the internet and say, hey, I want to find something better of a job, because You know, God has a tendency to push us at certain days when things are on our mind. That's his way of talking to us in our ear. We think we're hearing things, or we say, oh, maybe we need to turn around and go in that direction, or maybe we need to pick up the paper, or we heard a new job posted. Maybe we need to check it out. Or we turned around and we went to an outing and we felt happy and said, these are the type of people that I need to hang around. Positive energy. You know what? Yeah, wake up this morning and you say, you know, thank you, God, for waking me up. Let me get the kids off, those that have kids. Let me get out of bed. The first thing you do is make that bed. That's the beginning of your day. Because you don't want to come back to that bed tonight and it's all torn and dismayed. That was your torn and dismayed life yesterday. Y'all make that bed up because it's a beginning of a new life today. Am I making sense to you? It's a beginning of life today. Making that bed up, maybe even adding an extra pillow. That looks kind of cute. And you go out and maybe get your little houseware together. You're running out the door to make that 9 to 5 job, that 11 to 7, that 12 midnight to 12 at the next day, or you're working 2 or 3 jobs. I want you to stop and take 5 minutes to yourself and say, I want better. What can I do to make me happier? You know what? Today they had, here I'm talking about food, but today they had that special Ruby Tuesday. If I count the calories right, I can pick that up. I'm going to go get that Ruby Tuesday. That's that same money that you might have spent on that person that's sitting at home and doing that. Or that same money you would have spent on the kid that doesn't appreciate it, say they want that candy bar. Or that same money you'd have just blown away going out to the club. You said, Ruby Tuesday, what's that got to do with anything? It's the thing is that you're doing something for yourself. You see, we tend to forget ourselves because life has taught us to care for everyone else. And it's impolite not to stop and do something for one another. Or if somebody calls, we feel forced or focused to go and help that individual, even though we're fussing and cussing and everything. But I do want to tell you, when you're helping somebody else, that grace might not come through them, but the blessings will come back from somewhere else. Have you ever seen that? You know, you sat there and you go over there, you help grandma and everything, and you're like, dang, I gotta go help this person. I mean, I know y'all young folks, and I'm over here. And grandma turn around and give you $10. Here, baby. You be like, no, grandma. But you're like, wow, I didn't expect that. Or you turn around and you go in and you do that little extra at work. Well, the boss ain't gonna understand, but I'm gonna do a little extra. I'm gonna tidy my desk, and you know what? I'm gonna get that boss a cup of coffee. And the boss comes in the next day and asks, how you doing? By your name. All these people, and they stop to say, how you know. Now you've got someone focusing on you, your attributes, the things that you can achieve in life. And they're respecting that. You see, you want somebody to respect who you are. You want somebody to hear who you are. You don't want to be sitting at that home in that dormant place, or sitting in that space where you're not going anywhere, or sitting on that street, because I got a lot of homeless friends, and not getting anything accomplished. My homeless friends, I'll be like, you know, go to the welfare. Go see if you can apply for food stamps. Go to a shelter. Get an address. I see a lot of them at the shelters. They get their address. I watch these ladies grow. They get apartments. They get their food stamps. And they even obtain jobs. But I watch everybody walk around them when they're in the street like they're nothing, like they're invisible. Because people can't bear to look at people that have fallen. I don't know if it scares them because they think that they be the next one that may fall like that, or that can be them, or they think it's a drug addict, or they deserve to be down there. I've heard that so many times. But until you walk in their shoes, don't declare that. Don't say that. Because see, when you tell somebody or you say somebody deserves to be in the situation they're in, whether you know that girlfriend getting her ass kicked over there, I said that, excuse me, getting her butt kicked over there, or that other individual sitting up there just sitting on the couch every day, and you say, they ain't even going out trying. I sat there and took food and they not even trying. Or that person at home that's just sitting up there playing those videos every day while you busting your butt. I'm going to say, you haven't walked in their shoes. So let's not down and be negative toward them. Because see, that negative energy puts it in you. And then you become negative about yourself. You sit there and say, if that's what you want to do and that's how you feel your life should do, who am I to control it? But I know I want better in life. I want better things. I want a better position at my job. I want to make more money. I want to travel. I want to have more positive friends. I just want to be happy. I'm tired of being depressed and sitting at home. I'm tired of turning around being depressed and going to work. I'm tired of being depressed when I turn around and have to work with my children and they're yelling and screaming. Take 5 minutes a day and say, what do I want in life to make me feel better? And then you sit there, and I want you to pray. People don't know how to pray. You see, you stop and you take a moment. You stop everything and you take a moment. And you sit there and you say, God, you know you want me to achieve. You know you want me to have better. I hear you, but I don't know how to do it. Can you show me a direction? Can you show me what next to do? Because I'm your lost child. I've gotten lost. I've gotten stuck in that box. I've gotten stuck in that life. I've gotten stuck in this position. I've gotten stuck in this relationship. I've got stuck in this situation, and I don't know how to get out. Stop. Drown out all the sounds around you. If you got to get on your knees, get on your knees. Get on your knees. I have a prayer pillow. If you want to purchase a prayer pillow, message me. They're only $5. But I have a prayer pillow. And I get on that pillow. And I get on my knees. I don't care where I'm at. Sometimes I'll be in the bathroom when I used to be at work. Sometimes I be in that locker room. And I take a minute and I pray. Or find a corner if you don't want to be on your knees. And you lean on that corner and you turn your head toward that corner. And you know that your attention is focused on, God, I need your help. I am stuck. I am lost. I'm in a hole. I don't know how to dig out. I'm stuck in this situation with this madman. I've got kids I can't feed and I don't know what to do. I got this child that's gone buck wild and I don't know what to do. I know you say spare the rod, spoil the child. But I swear I done tapped that button several times and tapped him and shook him. And still he or she wants to go in another direction. We know how our children can be when they're trying to find themselves. Because see, they get stuck too. And they want to find their way. And they can get reckless about it when they get out there. Reckless. They get out there and they do all kind of crazy things, hanging with the wrong crowd. Positive people, that's the first thing you want from them. Get them in that positive community. Look for those community groups. Look for those groups for you. There's so much free stuff out there that you can do positive for yourself. Find a hobby that you like, that makes you feel important. Go out there and go to some. Most of all, enjoy who you are. Enjoy your life. Don't be frightened to take a chance to better yourself. This is Minister P signing out.